Welcome back to a Stiff Receipt. So in today's video, we're gonna talk about WWE 2K23. As we are now getting closer to the release date, some of the ratings are coming out for superstars being shown off on up, down, down. They showed off a handful already. It looks like tomorrow they're actually going to be updating it more. So I will update you guys on any additions that they have. All right, so far, we've got Trish Stratus at a 93, which is actually a 5-point increase over 88 from the last game, which I find to be weird. I think that's high for Trish Stratus. Maybe if we're going off, this is probably, you know, like peak Trish Stratus, not current Trish Stratus or whatever. Maybe 93 is more fair if you think of it like that. I'm assuming as well, since we're probably about to get Trish Stratus to make a comeback for a WrestleMania match with Lita and Becky Lynch and all that. I imagine because of that, maybe they wanted to make her rating higher. I don't know, but 93 does seem a bit high. The next one that they unveiled was AJ Styles, who's an 89, which is actually a 3-point decrease from 2K22. I don't really know why they would lower AJ Styles' rating. I think at the very least, AJ Styles should be a 90. But I mean, 89 is not far off. It just seems weird that they would lower his rating. I imagine AJ Styles' rating has gone down a little bit because of injury, and he's been inactive for a bit. He hadn't been doing a whole lot, so I'm sure it probably has something to do with that. Also, as I've been started recording this, Sami Zayn's rating has come out. Sami Zayn was an 80 in WWE 2K22, and it looks like in 2K23 he's going to be an 84. Now that is a nice change to see. Sami his rating definitely needed to go up in this game. With everything that's been going on with him, there was no reason that he should have been an 80. To see him in an 84, I think is perfect. I think that was a perfect number. I don't think it should be any more or any less realistically. I think 84 is just solid. The China is an 88, which is a 1-point increase over last year. I mean, realistic, it's such a minimal thing. I think 88, 87, whatever, I think is just fine for China. I don't see any reason for it to really change. So I'm cool with that. I think so far, this next one is by far the most ridiculous change, in my opinion. The Rey Mysterio, he had like 8 different versions in the last game. I get that he was the cover superstar and all of that, but each one of the Rey Mysterios had a different rating. And I will say one thing right off the bat. Rey Mysterio in the last game, he was a 90, like current day Rey Mysterio, which I did think is high realistically, especially if you take into consideration that like 06 Rey Mysterio was an 87 and then 2011 Rey Mysterio was an 88. Like, that seems a little wild to me that they would make Rey Mysterio a 90. But the lowest ranked Rey Mysterio in the last game was the WCW Rey Mysterio Jr. at 82. Well, this year they've lowered Rey Mysterio's rating down from a 90 all the way down to an 82. A whole 8-point decrease. And I can't figure out why in my mind that they thought that was a good idea. 82 seems criminal to me. I do agree that 90 is probably too high for current modern day Rey Mysterio, but like 82? Like what is Dominic gonna be in the new game? I swear if it's anywhere near 82, like we got some problems. I mean, in the last game, Dominic was a 79. They're putting Rey Mysterio 3 points higher than Dominic. That's craziness. The next two, they showed off Toxic Attraction, Gigi Dolan and JC Jane. Gigi Dolan 81, JC Jane an 80. I think they nailed it. I think that's perfect. I think 81 and 80 is just spot on for the both of them. No complaints there. All right, and these last two are also kind of jarring. Rick Boogs was announced to be a 75, and he was an 81 in the last game. I can only fathom that they did this because he got that injury, and he's been out for a while. Now he's come back, but I don't know. That just seems a little criminal. I don't see any reason to have lowered it by 6 whole points, you know? And then also We got R-Truth, which they gave R-Truth a 70 freaking 2. A 72. In the last game, R-Truth was a 77, which I guess given what his position now in the WWE and what he's doing, I suppose 77 is fine, but a 72? Like, I think that's one of the lowest ratings I've seen of any male superstar in a long time. The only one that I can recall being so low was Arya Daivari. I think he was a 70 in the last game. So that was really shocking to see. I'm not sure what they're doing with the ratings this year. And I think all of this is kind of even more jarring and shocking because it was leaked a while back during a preview during like Royal Rumble time, that Brock Lesnar was supposedly going to be a 90 freaking 7 and Roman Reigns was going to be a full maxed out 99. Now, those two numbers have obviously not been officially confirmed, but that's what leaks have shown. And I don't get that at all. I think that is weird. I mean, I guess thankfully we do have the option, or at least we did have the option. Maybe we won't in the new game, but we did have the option to lower ratings and make them feel more realistic and accurate, I suppose. So I think this is just one big marketing thing, right? Because this roster ratings reveal thing has gotten so big each year that when they cut somebody's rating down by a lot or raise it by a lot, everybody's going to get on the internet and complain and whine about it, kind of like we're doing right now. People are going to talk about it. It's going to get the game out there. And I think that's really what it amounts to more than anything else, honestly. But realistically, the ratings really don't mean a whole lot. I mean, even if you put like two AI like fighting each other in a match, you can put somebody who's like a 90 and then put someone who's a 75 in there. It obviously doesn't mean like the 90's just going to automatically win, but what do you guys think? Have the ratings been jarring for you guys yet, or are you cool with them? Let me know in the comments section below. Anyways, that's going to wrap up the video for today. Thank you guys for watching. If you've not liked the video, you should definitely do so, and be sure to subscribe if you're enjoying the content. Anyways, peace out, take it easy, have a good one, and I will see you guys next time.